inside is yellow.
So now we've heard music by all six of May 6th. Group of French composers gathered together under En Cocteau for the 20th century. And it's appropriate that we go to this song by the first of the six who we heard, Louis Joy of Atulare. And the text is by En Cocteau.
The effect of folk music was profound early in the 20th century when conservatory-trained composers began going out and collecting it for themselves. But the situation was much different in 1849. Folk tunes were still preserved back then in an oral tradition. If Robert Schumann wanted to evoke an impression of folk music in the recital hall, it would largely be up to his own formidable imagination. The composer realized his vision with the music you'll hear this hour, a suite of 5 pieces for cello and piano, which begin with a reference to scripture. I'm Michael Toulouse. Stay with me for 5 Stücke in Volkston, 5 pieces in folk style. Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Corva Coleman. The founder of the online whistleblowing site WikiLeaks has been released from a British prison. Julian Assange will enter a plea in a U.S. court that's expected to free him. It will resolve a long-running case over his publication of classified U.S. documents, some involving U.S. wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. NPR's Lauren Freer reports from London.
And if you're seeing this, it means he is out.
That's WikiLeaks chief Kristen Hrafson in a video he pre-recorded for this occasion. Assange spent 7 years in Ecuador's embassy here, then 5 years in London's Belmarsh prison, from which he was freed yesterday. His wife Stella Assange told the BBC,
"It's a whirlwind of emotions. I mean, I'm just elated. Frankly, it's just incredible. I don't know. Feels like it's not real."
Assange is en route to the Northern Mariana Islands, a U.S. Commonwealth in the Western Pacific, where he has a court date Wednesday. He's expected to plead guilty to a U.S. Espionage Act charge in exchange for time served. Lauren Fryer, NPR News, London.
The U.S. Surgeon General has declared gun violence in the U.S. is a public health crisis. Dr. Vivek Murthy has issued an advisory. He's calling for a ban on assault-style weapons and universal background checks for gun purchases, among other recommendations. Efforts by the Biden